Hi, in this video we discuss about lambda expression. So before going to lambda expression, we will see how we will traditionally write a interface and implement that interface with a class. So let us write an interface. So in this project lambda demo, so we give the name as I calculator, and inside this interface we will declare one method public int calculate, and this method takes two parameters, both are of integer type, I comma int I comma int k. So now we have written a interface I calculator, and it has one abstract method public int calculate. It takes two parameters. Now what we are going to do is we are going to implement this interface using a class. So we are going to write one class. So name of the class is calculator. Okay, and this class implements this a calculator, right? So when you implement a calculator, when you implement an interface, you need to provide implementation to the methods inside the interface. So in this case we have this abstract method calculate, so we will provide implementation in this class. So this method simply multiply these two values and return the result. The next thing is we have to create the object of this calculator class and call this method. For that we will write one main class. So main class with public static void main method also. So inside this public static void main method, let us create the calculator object. The standard way is whenever you create an object of a class which implements an interface, we have to declare the instance variable of type the interface. So I calculator type and C is the instance variable. Now we create the object new calculator. Okay, so this creates the object of the calculator. What is the next thing is you will call the method C dot calculate and pass the values. So values we can pass 4 and 5, and this method will return the output, the multiplication of two values. So what we can do is we will assign this value to a instant, to an integer value, integer variable. Okay, result equal to C dot calculate. Now we can use a system dot out dot println method to print the value. So result result simply print the value result. Okay, so now let us run this code and see the output now. Okay, so what we have missed here, the method calculate is undefined for the type I calculator. What is the problem here? The problem is we have been saved this class. That is the issue. Okay, so now it is solved. Now what we can do is let us run this code and see the output. Okay, let us run this code and see the output. So this code we are getting the output result 20. Okay, we are getting the output result 20. Now we do the same thing with the lambda expression. So how to do that? So with lambda expression, what we can do is we can declare a variable of type I calculator. Okay, I calculator, right? IC. Then we can write the lambda expression. So IC is of type I calculator, and now we are going to write the lambda expression. Lambda expression we can write this way. That is equal to, we have to give the method parameter list. That is I int I comma int k. Then one lambda operator. This is the lambda operator, and after the lambda operator we have to write the method body. That is, we want to multiply the two values. So this is how we write the lambda expression. So lambda expression has two part. That is, the one part is on the left hand side of the lambda operator, that is the parameter list. On the right hand side of the lambda operator is the method body or method expression. Okay, so some important rules behind this. What is the important rule is, you can only write lambda expression for a functional interface. So functional interface means the interface that has only one abstract method. So lambda expressions are used to implement the abstract method of the functional interface. You write the anonymous method using the lambda expression. Here in this case, the iCalculator interface is a functional interface because it has only one abstract method. Okay, so you can only write the lambda expression for the functional interface. So what happens when this code is executed? When at line number 15, when this code is executed, what happens is an object instance is created for the class. The class implements this functional interface with the using the lambda expression for implementing the abstract method. So a class, when this code is executed, a class whose functional interface, the class which implements this functional interface, and it implements the abstract method using the lambda expression, and that object of that class is created, that object instance is created, and that object instance is assigned to the variable IC. Now you can call with, now the IC is holding the object reference. Now you can call the method of the method of that object. Okay, so how to do that? So we can call now. So here we can declare a integer variable r equal to IC dot. Now we can call the calculate method. Okay, so now we can pass some value also. Okay, now we can pass some value 3 comma 2. Now we can now the result, the calculate method returns the multiplication of two numbers. Then it will return the, it is returned, it is assigned to the variable r. Now we can print the output now. Okay, so this is easier and simpler than how we do it in traditional way. Okay, traditional way. So see, so lambda expression actually make our code concise. It reduces the code. Okay. So now let us run this code and see the output now. See, we are getting result 20 is by traditional way. Result 6 is the lambda expression output. So this is how we can write lambda expression in our coding. Okay. So important point here is, when you are going to implement write a lambda expression, you can write lambda expression only for the functional interface. The functional interface is the interface which contains only one abstract method. Okay, so when you write lambda expression, actually you are writing the anonymous method implementation for the functional interface abstract method. Okay, so we will see more about this concept in our future videos.